Hello, everyone. This is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full time. I've been doing this with my fiance Netta for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go into like organizing a big box of like random loose miniatures and stuff. I started listing some of the stuff and then I realized I probably need to empty it all out and then go ahead and organize it. So come in and join me. All right, I'm going to use this dollar store backboard that I got a long time ago. I used to list on this, so this is a day one item I've had. You see it's a little bit messy. I just don't want like the gunk and stuff from like these bits and pieces on our kitchen table. I'm still going to wash it afterwards. But yeah, just use this for a while, so good memories for me. But that's why I have this board out here, just to make sure that there's no like, stuff when you're going through things like this. First up, we got some plastic bases. These have slits on them. Let's go ahead and see what company they are from. I'd see it says AEG, so that's a board game company. So it's probably with a board game. I'm probably gonna take these out of the baggie. Some stuff I'll keep in, some stuff I won't. So yeah, I'll probably lot these together. But let's see what else we have. We have like literally a lot of random bits and pieces. Looks like from different board games. Go ahead and put them over there. Cool little terrain buildings. I'm not sure like what material that is, but that's good for RPG villages and stuff. Village towns. Got some kind of like doors. Some of these things I'm gonna have to figure out like what these things go to, or just kind of figure out what keywords to put. We have a couple of these. Oh, these are, I got some of the stuff in a baggie. These are going to be, it's like dark miniatures or something. These are little like beast riders. They're mounted, so we'll put those separate. I have a lot of stuff. We got infantry troop stands right there. That could probably be on its own. Like I said, I'm just organizing this maybe by like lots of samurai figure. Gonna have to figure out where that goes. So yeah, this is what I realized I had to do. Some kind of tank. I'm not even sure. It says BT5, missing the turrets. I can still lot up some of this stuff. Let's see what we got here. More like infantry on a base that looks like it's from Flames of War. Got a baggie of like some kind of red army men toys. These might be Italeri company. Those are going to be like its own lot. Let's see what we got here. This is, it looks like there's some decals. There's also some bits and pieces, but the decals I can probably list. This is by, it says the Soviet vehicles. All right, let's put that up there. So yeah, I want to like, here's another one of these tanks. Go ahead and lot that up. Like I said, this stuff's like all thrown about in this box here. Broken little tank treads probably goes with those. These are for Flames of War, 15 millimeter game right there. This might be from Flames of War. It's painted. It's pretty cool. It might be on its own. I'll just like put that with the Flames of War stuff. I'm going to slowly organize this. All right, let's see what we got right here. More figures. Some of them are missing. The bottom of the base is like sticky or something. Oh yeah, some like had like glue. They must have glued it onto something. More tank pieces. Another painted, oh, it's a German little Jeep. So we'll put that right there. I'm not 100% sure that some of the stuff is Flames of War. I just know that's my guess based off of the bases. Some of them say Battle Front, which is the company of them. Some of them don't. Right there, another tank. This is a base. I can lot them up, or I can do their own, like this size with itself, a large size, small size with itself. More of these figures. I'm gonna have to try to figure out like what war they're from or something, or just put them all together. So yeah, it looked like someone had a collection of these right here. More of these right over here. Another base that's gonna go there. So yeah, this is just, ooh, this looks good. This looks good. It's a box of, this is, oh, I don't want to like turn it. I'm gonna look, sorry, off screen. I'm looking underneath to see what brand it is. This is a lot of cool bits and pieces, well organized. Oh, these look like infantry. Really tiny. Sorry, like right there, super tiny. These are well organized. Yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna have to like do my best in identifying this. That might be GHQ. This might be CNC right here. Super tiny. I think these are considered, I want to say like 6 millimeter, maybe 4. Maybe if it's 2, I don't know. Super tiny. There's a ton in this, so that could be like a lot of different listings itself. It's kind of organized within its own box. All right, got more of these tanks. Oh no, these ones are like a different brand. These are like a plastic that they seem like worse material than those ones. So these will go over here like that. This is like a stand for some kind of miniature where it's going to be like a spaceship or something flying. I don't know what brand it is. See, we're getting like hairs all over the place. Another one right over here. You can list these things. Like I'm going to list them as best as I can describe them. If I can't figure out what game they go for. different type of vehicle tank, but it seems like it's the same quality right here. This one goes up there. We have this tank right over here. Let's see, got another one right here. I'm trying to like, this is like the way I organize, like this box. Oh, here's the, this box is all over the place. Here you go. So like, it's probably with these planes. So if I figure out what brand these planes are, I then probably know what brand the stands are. So I'll just put that over there with that. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is like a spaceship. Is this is like a plastic. It's painted a little bit or has some kind of like decal on it. I don't know if that's Star Trek or just Space Command or who knows. There's a lot of space games out there. These are little accessories. This can probably be its own listing. So I'm trying to organize for like how I'm going to list them, right? Cool bits and pieces right here. That's probably going to be on its own. Got another one of these bases. I always look for the bottom for the brand. People like certain brands like Games Workshop and stuff. This is AEG, the board game company. We'll put that up there. Got another one of these tanks. So like these will probably be like with like, right? That's my idea. Right here, another one of these cool doors. Oh, Jason, I'm dropping. Everything's good. Everything's good. I have to be more careful. Most of these are pretty good quality, but I don't want to like crush anything on accident or on purpose. I don't know if that's like 3D printed. I'm gonna like look Google reverse that and see what comes up. Ooh, another one of these planes or spaceships. I don't see any brand. It almost looks like custom made. You can see right there. I will list them probably together as like a lot of them and describe them as best as I can. Oh, it's almost like a cardboard paper. It's probably like one of those like things you just like, yeah, like a cardboard or something type of material. Got this one is similar to those, but this is like a almost like a harder feeling thing than like a piece of paper. So not sure if it goes with that, but definitely I can put like these two together right over there. Running out of space. I have a lot to go through in this bin. All right, tank there. Got another one of these planes, kind of similar to this. Looks like it's missing that down there, so it could be going with one of these. So I'll think about putting that together. I'm not sure. This little truck is a different color than these ones. Keep it on its own. It might be the same brand. We have a turret. This is missing the missile right here, bits and pieces. I can also just do like a bunch of bits and pieces, not with all of this stuff, but oh yeah, another one of these like paper cardboard spaceships up here, right up there. Let's see what this is. Little like, looks like an infantry, like guns or something like it. This is very bits and pieces like that. Cardboard one right over here. Let's see what else we got. Oh, it's like more of these. They're coming on the screen in a second. More of these infantry lines. I think those go with that some way, shape, or form. I'm going to put them on the top. All right, right over there in the corner, just because like they probably go with that. All right, what do we got here? So I do like to check. So we got a box here, right? So I do like to check. This is just a Samsung box, so I don't think this is collectible, but I do like to see if there's anything like sellable. Maybe. I mean, I can technically look this up. Like, I know it's silly, but I'm going to look up to see if someone wants a replacement box. It was housing some of these miniatures, but I do like to look up everything. It might be garbage. It probably is, but you never know. Like someone could want to complete their phone, collect it for some kind of purpose. Like it technically looks nice right over there. All right, more of these. These are probably Flames of War infantry. They kind of look like cops or something. I'm not too sure. I'm like bad at identifying like what war people are from and stuff. No, these are definitely like military ones. All right. Someone painted them. More of these Dark Realms. I only know that these are Dark Realms because within this box I had a baggie of Dark Realms of those like Beast Riders. And it said Dark Realm miniatures on it, so that's how I know. Oops, I'm dropping stuff down here. Another one of those tanks, another one of these bases because I'm a lot up the same type with each other. Got a random infantry. This guy's metal, so he fell, but he's good. He's painted. It's like hairs on him. All right. Really tiny guy. He's just going to kind of go in like a miscellaneous section over here. Another like samurai, probably similar to this company. So if I can identify one, I could probably identify all of them. Dark Realm miniatures, more of the Beast Riders. Right over here, more of these samurai. Almost might be the same one. Like I said, this is just a quick search right now. Oh, there's this metal airplane. It's missing like a missile, but this looks like a good quality one right here. Let's go ahead. We got like nasty stuff, like dust and stuff. Give me a second, everyone. All right. We have this tank top right here. I don't know. It probably goes with one of these, so I'll just put that over here. Not 100% sure. Another samurai. Another one. Right over here. Usually it says like on the bottom right here, it says, sorry, you can't see. It says AEG from 1998. The company with those bases up there. Another one of these. Some of the like figures are missing, but I can still put these together. Someone's still going to appreciate them. Maybe they'll take them off the bases and put them on new ones as complete. Right over here, got that right there. We have this one right over here. It's a base. Go ahead and put that there. All right, we got more of these infantry troop stands, magnetic ones. They'll go with those baggies there. Probably be a couple different listings. Oh, these are pretty cool. These are like, it looks like maybe broken arm or something. Not a big deal for miniatures when people can fix them up. So yeah, it's missing like a leg and an arm there. People will still like put like these ones. Let's see if I can get them out. These are like nicely painted. Yeah, like someone did a pretty good job of painting them. Someone might still use them. Yeah, I'm not even sure what game this is. I see someone did like cool basing down here. So yeah, I'll probably put all three of these together. I'll probably put something like incomplete because it's missing the arms and stuff, but I think someone will still eventually pick these up, fix them themselves, or just like they're still, yeah, I don't know, they can be like zombie for an RPG or something with a missing arm. Got these. I have no idea what this is. Or like some kind of Soviets little metal miniatures. I listed some baggies like that. I want to say it's Flames, or literally one random person could list it on its own, or maybe like a little lot with bits and pieces. We got this right here. Oh, there's a lot of little small stuff. This one's metal. Kind of this is gonna be probably, this is probably gonna be like my random area right here. Random stuff until I find like stuff. This is supposed to be taped onto something that's like guns or little accessories for some kind of miniature, and I'm not even sure which one, so that might have to be on its own. Right up there. Dark Realm miniature beast riders up here. Someone painted them. It's pretty cool. More Flames of War small size bases over there. Let's see what else we got. Got a lot of stuff to go through. All right, we got a barrel, metal barrel right here. Put that over there. Got another like infantry. This actually looks like it was supposed to be on one of these bases, so I'll probably put that with this because the paint scheme looks the same. Literally don't, oh, little tiny of those figures. This could be to anything. I'll have to like keep this to the side in case. This is like technically something that might be thrown out because it's like, it looks like a stand for something if I really can't figure it out. I'm not going to probably list that one. All right. I do have limits for stuff like this. More of these little tiny figures right there. Won't even focus on them. 2 millimeters, 4 millimeter, whatever tiny size it is. Oh, got some more different kind of bases with, I don't know if these are custom or not, with the rods, the clear rods. So like you can have something flying like this. This will probably be on its own. That's not too bits and pieces. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is got shuffled around in here too while transporting it. More of these little guys. Just already saw enough of that. What is this? This looks like a bunch of like Jeeps with a bunch of metal miniatures down over here. Interesting. I can maybe this looks like a lot itself to me. Like I can just do this a lot. I'll look into see like what brand this is. Yeah, it's super cool. Someone would likely, you know, all the Jeeps, all the infantry. That can almost be on its own. I'll put that up over there. Another one of these. Pile them up. More of these guys. These probably fell off of this because they are the same paint scheme from whoever painted them. It's cool that people paint this stuff. Another one of these, like, I think this is like a resin. I'm really bad with the difference between like plastic and resin. I know there's like huge differences for people, so if I don't know 100%, I won't do it. But these are like little terrain bits and pieces that you put on the battlefield for people to use like cover and stuff. Oh, we have another one of these little cannons, or are these ATs, like anti-tanks or flak cannons, something like that. It's going to go over here with this one down there. Sorry, I can't zoom in on everything. Okay, so this is actually interesting. I know it looks super janky, but this is going to be an old school vintage Warhammer Fantasy Battles like horse. It doesn't have the head or something, so we'll hopefully see if we have more. What is the base? The base doesn't say AEG. This might be a Games Workshop one. but it doesn't say GW. But I don't know if all of their old ones. So I'm gonna put that there. I actually have sold horses like that, even bits and pieces for a good amount. They're really cool, the Warhammer Fantasy stuff. All right, another like random spaceship missing its rod. Put that with the random spaceships over there. Maybe that could be its own lot. Holy moly, I have a lot of the same samurai. I'm just gonna have to look them up. See if I do it as a lot. Like I'm not sure if that's like if that are individual or if I should lot them up. Because I don't know how many people would. I'm trying to think of like as the customer who would want a bunch of the same type of samurai, because this could be like a hero character or like a named character, so then they wouldn't want multiple. Another little flying base stand with that. You always lot those together. Got this little Jeep right here, truck, little cargo like truck. Curious. It looks like the same type, I think. I'll put it with that. Random little, this is probably artillery. They make 1/72 scale, which is the classic like toy soldier size. I only recently found that out because I got some artillery stuff. I think I'm saying the company maybe right. What's this? It's baggy. Very old. These are, what is this? So that's part of the company, so I'm not sure what that says. I'll keep it in there. It might help me identify. I want to say these are like metal bases. Yeah, my guess would be these are bases for miniatures like this, like how they put them on a little base. So I'll list this as like its own lots. It came in this as well. Let's see, it's a receipt. Crazy cool. This is the cool stuff. Like this is history. Like someone bought this, got this. Look at this old school receipt. Let me like cover stuff, hopefully. Yeah, they got 3 times 16. Oh, 110 millimeter horses from that place. Horses not on. I don't know. I'll have to like read that later. It's hard when I'm like recording at the same time. But so my initial guess is these are bases for horses, and that they weren't on the bases or something. They had to send them separate. They're basically saying like, oh yeah, you got them, but you have to glue them. Random guess. It's cool to go through stuff like that. Oh, these are, what is this? It says made in China. Oh, you know what? My initial guess for these, sorry, it's like too much glare for you guys, but these I think are Axis and Allies infantry. Pure guess. That's just what they kind of stand out to me. So it's like 5 different player colors. It has a made in China. It's packaged like it would be in a board game. So this isn't like a ESCI or something that I think, just because of how it's packaged. Axis and Allies stuff does really well. I don't get that much. Oh, this one's like a metal tank, has a string. Told you get like bits and pieces. That's why I have it on like this board instead of table. Metal. Someone like started working on this one. This one's like a real chunky one. Right up over there. Another one of these right here. Oh, this one looks cool. I have no idea. It's kind of like a cheaper plastic. I just think it personally looks cool. So another random thing, board game, miniature game. I'll try to figure out more of these right here, these infantry. Something's like kind of broke right here, like that, but it's like a little anti-gun. I'll still list it. People, it's pretty easy for people to fix. All right, these two go right over here. Let's see. This is really good. This is like these are all little sealed like packets of miniatures. Maybe not fully sealed, maybe slightly incomplete. What's this company? I haven't seen this one. It's like by a person. These models contain lead. Yeah, by some like random person that made these miniatures. But let's go ahead and pull one out. This will probably be like my first thing that I'll list after I'm done organizing. Oh yeah, it's gonna have these like wargaming metal miniatures right there. Pretty cool. Yeah, it says like what they are. Stugig, the 3rd G or whatever. Sorry, pretty bad at identifying these. Oh, look, there's little infantry right here. Yeah, this is super good. Like I said, I'm not sure if these like particular things I just showed you were complete, but it's cool to get. It's not too hard for me to go through. Got this, another one of these. Like this is gonna be a nice little lot for someone. They'll appreciate it. Oh boy, these are this is an interesting one. This I have to be careful when I'm listing. So it's a bunch of, it's going to be like a specific, this is probably like ESCI or one of these companies. It looks like it has like someone like painted it or a bunch of sand or something. So I have to be careful when taking this out to make sure not to make a big mess. But I can make like multiple lots of whatever these are. I'll try to identify them. Yeah, it's like someone spray painted maybe like the wrong kind of paint and started like cracking. So yeah, I'll be careful with this. This is definitely like a, I will get to it, but probably not first up. That's usually like the last thing I do for like listing for a day, because then I can then clean up right after. I don't have to like get distracted with cleaning as I'm listing. So yeah, I'll make that. This one says made in Austria. Really cool tank. I don't know if that's like painted or just comes like that if someone does a painting. It is like a lighter like plastic or something. Super random. We don't have any of those. Oh, I thought that, what was that? Oh, it creeped me out. I saw the snake thing and I actually thought it was like a small snake real quick. That's super cool. So yeah, this is a, so interesting. Flames of War base, doesn't matter. They used it for like a painted snake. Or this might not be pre-painted right here. Yeah, someone will use this probably for like an RPG figure. Really cool one. Yeah, it actually creeped me out. I was like, what is that? When I like reached in, I see some cool stuff coming up right here. So you get like dirty cases. I can clean if I want. I'll check up like the brand before I toss it. You never know like how rare some of these things are. This looks like a classic one, but I still always look up. I'm crazy like that for eBay. I have looked up like cases before. I'm like, oh, the actual case is worth more than the stuff right there. People like, it says flambeau. Ooh, these are like, see, this is the stuff I like. These are bits and pieces. People do like them. I can do like all these spears and heads. Even if I don't understand their skeleton heads, these might be anything from Warhammer to some like random game. So I'll try to figure out what they are, but someone will still pick them up. Good pictures, good measurements, good times. People do like that kind of stuff. So I like grabbing it as well. Ooh, this is cool. All right, I get to show you guys this. So I'm glad I was correct. There's more Games Workshop. Oh, even says, can you guys see? It says GW right over here. Sorry with the glare. So yeah, these are fantasy horsies, even with like missing figures and stuff. I listed like a bag of these many years ago. I put it for like $100 because there's like 40 of them broken. It sold like instantly. So I was like, ooh, okay. I guess they're super rare. I don't think that, oh, this one I'm unsure. This one I'm not sure if this is a Warhammer Fantasy one. I'll have to be careful or talk about that in the description. Here's another one off. This one doesn't look too broken. Looks pretty good. Just no base. All right, we got another one of these. Oh, this is a different figure, standard barrier. This might be a fantasy, Warhammer fantasy figure. Different than a samurai, so I'll put it over there. I'm only guessing, maybe this is actually one of the horse riders. That would be my guess. Are they called like Bretonians or something? Technically never played, or like one time a long time ago, literally a long time ago, like more than 15 years ago. Another horsey right over here. All right, we got, oh, this is, maybe this is a Warhammer Goblin or something. I'm not too sure. I'll make sure that it's Warhammer before I list as Warhammer, but we got a little goblin on his base. Put him over there. Got a lot of bits and pieces. Another zombie, not a goblin, like a zombie, sorry. Maybe like the Tomb Raider, not Tomb Raiders, I forget the faction, the Skeleton Mummy faction, I'll just say that. Another horsey. I'm excited about the horses. It's probably the most exciting. The big bag of the sealed stuff was pretty good too. Got another tank turrets. I'm not too sure if it goes with these. I don't see it like, oh, this actually might be this. I'm not too sure. I'm not convinced with like the pre-glue fitting, I think is what they call it. Before you do miniatures, you make sure it fits in where you're trying to glue it. You don't want to ruin the miniatures by like putting glue and then it doesn't fit, then it gets awkward. A lot of like different glues actually melt things together, so you don't want to like pre-do it, and then it looks like there's little bits and pieces right here. Random stuff might all be in one lot. Yeah, this is probably, since there's another one and it's painted similar to its colors, that's probably for the horsies. Got some more bases. Give me a second. Got another flight stand, small size. I've sold stuff like this all the time. Oh, this is a cool base. I already showed you guys that. All right, we got more of these bases. These ones right here. These look like they went with the zombies over here, because as you can see, maybe not, there's like the circle indent, and it looks like that had like a circle that plugged in. So I'll put those together. Because I kind of want to do like stuff with like stuff, right? Especially when it's bits and pieces. I'm not going to like extend the charge by adding these three with those two. It would probably be the same price in my head, right? And then the person has extras in case if something happens. I like to do things like that. That's a Flames of War base. Another one. Another one of these little tanks. So yeah, got a lot of cool stuff coming. Let's see, we got more of these Flames of War figures right here. What is this? Oh, it's more of them. I don't know if they just didn't put them. Sorry for the glare. Right over here. Let's see. We got this. Also looks like a Flames of War figure. Soviets right there. Has like weird codes. I listed some of the stuff and I couldn't tell like what the codes meant. Right over there. Barcode did nothing for me. I had one of those packets up there. I'll just put it there. I listed those cheap, the ones that I had, just because I'm like not sure what it is, right? Horsey. Oh, here we go. This is all right. So I think we have our answer to the zombies. So we got some sprues right here, and then these look like that zombie down there. This says Mantic Entertainment 2010 right here. So on the zombies, just zombies. But then now I have like the company. I have the year, made in England by Renadra. I've had stuff like this before. So yeah, these are gonna go all with the zombie stuff right here. I'll probably now these are identified, and then so are those down there. Put that with them there. Cool little horsey. Warhammer Fantasy probably. Someone did like some little rocks. Told you people like this kind of stuff. All right, that goes there. This is another one of those tank turrets, which is for maybe one of these. What we got over here? More zombie bits and pieces. I can just see the heads. I guess I'm gonna yes, yeah. I see the Entertainment 2010. I don't technically see it say zombies, but it's close. It's the same year as the other zombie stuff, so it's easy to make an assumption. I'm gonna look at the heads on the bigger sprue. More zombie sprues. Are these complete? I'll have to look later. I mean, they look decent enough. Plus, zombies are like, if you're missing a leg, it's not a big deal. Another one of these, Italeri. I think it goes with that little guy up there. Horsies, kind of on their sprue still, I think. Bits and pieces. Right over here. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a little track. So that was in this. It's going to go right over here. A little train track. Road track. Tracky track. All right. This looks like a board game piece that like would go on something. No idea what for. Similar color palette to the little red ship. So I'll put them together. Oh, this looks good. Hold on in a second. Horsey. Then we got this. This figure is full on like a metal. My initial guess is gonna be some kind of, I don't know if this is Warhammer. Is this Warhammer? I'm not too sure. It looks like a weird, it's hard to show you guys because the black primer. It's like a dwarf orc beastman, Warhammer beastman. I'm gonna have to look that up. It shouldn't be too hard to identify that. Got more horsies, bits and pieces. We'll see if the horsies are still good. Like I said, I sold a big bag of them many years ago for like $100 or something. All right, we got this guy right here. It's like Lizardman. Is this the Lizardman from Warhammer Fantasy? Not the best paint job. It's metal, so I'm gonna put it with the Beastman, Lizardman. I forgot what they were called. All right, we're gonna put them in their own section because I might have more of them. Horsey bits. Go with the horsies. I think I'm like super excited about the horsies. They're cool. I think they're rare too, I think. All right, so we got some more. Let me go ahead and grab you multiple things. More of the riders, probably for the Bretonian horsies. This is a Games Workshop base, so I'll probably put it with the horsies, but I will list it separately than the AEG. You even see that the slot size is different. That matters for putting the miniatures in. All right, so I'll kind of move this, shift this, and put that with the horsies. Another one of these Flames of War Soviet pieces. 2 infantry with the base. My guess is that's Flames of War. Zombie. Is that a zombie? What is that? Oh yeah, it's like a zombie torso. Missing the top part. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Let's try to grab something different here. This particular miniature right here, super random. Oh, it's gonna go into my like random stack up there. All right, let's see what we have. This, so like some kind of like board game piece or something. Red crystal, isn't that? I'll try to figure out. Completely different than anything else was in here, so I have no idea where to start with that one. All right, what is up next? Zombie throwing a head. Super weird. Those are some definitely interesting zombies. More zombies. Let's see. It says Warlord Games. Oh, AW1. So World War One. No, not AW1. British Infantry Command right over here. All right, it looks like all the pieces are there. Is anything missing here? No, I don't think so. Okay, so this, yeah, Warlord Games. Get a lot of their stuff. That's easy to identify because it said it on the sprue. This is more, I thought it was more zombies at first. Zombies, another like zombie figure. Yeah, people are gonna like zombie stuff, you know, just get bulk zombie, do an RPG with it. I think so. This is super random that I'm talking about this, but I think zombies are kind of the theme of zombies are on the rise. I would say during like Walking Dead era, it was pretty popular, and then I would say there was like a good, I don't know, number of years where kind of got like people got burnt out. There's too many zombie things coming out. I think zombie themed is coming back. All right, I feel like it always cycles. People get bored of like some genre, and then like another genre comes in. All right, holy moly, lots of horsies. Be careful. Annetta's cooking something, smells super good. All right. Sorry for showing all the constant horsies. These are actually pretty good. You'll see. Probably I'll sell them. I know they look broken and stuff. People can fix stuff, especially if they are the Games Workshop ones. I do think they're kind of rare. Oh, this is important. This has like an older, like a sticker that went on there. This is going to help me identify these. This definitely goes with those. They're all metal. That's a big thing that's going to help me. Some more of these figures right here. Same color scheme right up over there. Let's see what we got. Oh, what's this thing? This thing is cool. Oh, it's like a warlock. So staff is broken. Not a big deal. No maker's marks. There's a lot of potions, little like tomes on the back. That's a cool one. That's like an RPG miniature someone will enjoy. I'll just put that on its own spot right over here. I'm trying to see if there's any more unique stuff in here. Go ahead and get. We're going through this whole box together, everyone. All right. Flames of War things, bases. We do have more zombie bases coming up. Just a bunch of them. These right over here. Yeah, I'll probably put the bases with the sprues. Usually I don't do that, but yeah, I'll try to like figure out what's the correct number. That is nice, so people then can then base their zombies up. Let me go ahead and grab some more bits and pieces. These are all like horsies. All right. Got those right over here. Running out of space. Put them all in like a pile. I'm probably gonna put these in baggies afterwards, just so I can be ready to like list them. This is just like how I organize something that's chaotic. This is a chaotic box. This is why someone did not want to deal with this, and this is why I am doing this. You know, this is not worth some people's time. This is worth my time. All right, Flames of War stuff. Okay, so these have the little circles. They'll have like 4s, 3s, 2s, 6s. This is where you put. I don't know if I have. I don't think this is a Flames of War, but that's where you put the like infantry, right? And then you can like kind of design it the way you want. How the formation. People care about that. Right there. These are. Let's see. Games Workshop, unidentified, and Games Workshop. So I'll put the Games Workshop over there. I'll put this with the Games Workshop one, and I'll just make sure to mention that that's not an official one. More zombies coming up. Lots of bits and pieces here of stuff I already have. Anything more unique? Okay, so these are square miniature bases. These say, oh, Warlord Games. I forgot what millimeter this is. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, a bunch of Warlord Games bases. This could be one lot, maybe 2 lots. Yeah, people need these to put their miniatures on like that right there. All right, so what is this right over here? This is some kind of like probably an incomplete kit of something. It's always hard to show this stuff on when the light's reflecting. Yeah, some kind of like artillery or something. I'm going to lay out all the pieces and then try to use as many keywords as I can, but I don't think I can identify that, but I'm still going to list it. Ooh, what do we got? Reaper. We got a Warlord. So these are like hit or miss. I like getting these a lot. Reaper was like a company that did a lot of cheaper miniatures. They'll do like different categories. Way before my time. So yeah, old school. You can like you get one swag point if you send that in. So yeah, people do like these cheaper miniatures. Comes with the base, your figure, metal, not metal. This might only be $5, $10, $15, but like this one's pretty easy to list. I like these. They're just, I know, I thought they were more expensive when I was first getting miniatures, bits and pieces. I still like them. Pretty easy to list, and people do like them. It's like a more affordable option for someone. Okay, this is something completely different. I'm gonna have to like figure out the bits and pieces later on. So we have this like mech figure with little tiny infantry. So this is like a different scale. The two arms are here, 1, 2, but then it does look like there's what the jetpack missing. So this is, I will not take a picture with the arms in the sockets. I will take the picture with them out of the sockets because I'm not going to glue them. So I want to make sure that the person knows what they're getting. I want them to like glue it the way they want, what position they want these arms, or maybe they're supposed to just be like that. There's like a missing weapon, and then some kind of missing jetpack. That's cool. I don't get like many mech things, so someone's gonna like that. Mech's super popular. I think almost always. It's slightly more niche, but yeah, more popular. Dark Riders. Let me see if there's anything else too crazy. Got a second one of these jets from earlier on. This one goes right over here. All right. Another samurai, like with a different weapon, a flag or something like that. So that's gonna go with the samurais. People also like samurai stuff too. Warlord Games, bases, all kinds. Where was the baggie? Over here. Really cool. This isn't all right. The rest of it is going to be like, let's just finish it up. Everyone's with me at this point. Zombies. Let's go ahead and try to do them in bigger chunks. The next thing coming up is more of these horse pieces. I'm keeping these together because someone will fix them. They will, I see like a random arm. Some of the stuff is really hard to like figure out what it goes to. Not too much. I think I went through most of it. Oh, this is a cool one. This is new. What is this? Oh, this is like I can't read it. My eyes are like hurting me. Sorry. It's a little foxy. So my initial guess is Wizards of the Coast and D&D, like some of them were randomized figures, some of them were like you get a set. It does say what it is down there. I'm gonna have to like have better lighting to see, like it will tell me the name and like what number collectible is. Some of them I already see. Cool little foxy. Someone will like that. Horsey bits and pieces all over here. All right, what else do we got? Almost there. We're almost there, everyone. All right, more bases. I don't even know what base this is for. Okay, zombie base. Flames of War bases. No idea what this is like. It looks like a smaller Games Workshop base, and then someone put like a magnet on the bottom to maybe magnetize the figure. That one's gonna be hard to list because it's one base. I don't know if it's like good enough as a listing. All right, more of these tank turrets right down over here. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a base. It's RMP. Not sure what brand that is off the top of my head. Circular one. I'm gonna keep that. Some of the stuff I like set aside in piles to like pair up later, but I do my best to actually list stuff and not throw away stuff, even if it's only one item. But I know like shipping can be expensive for one item. Games Workshop labeled, not Games Workshop labeled. It is possible that's a Games Workshop base. I don't know enough of the history of Games Workshop to know if they always label their bases. Another flight stand right over here. What's down here? We got horse head, tail, horse tail. That's cool that I have all these pieces. Like someone will fix up the horsies. The horsies are probably going to be like one big giant lot right here. What is this little piece? So you just come across like super random stuff. It's probably a bit in piece with something, but like I said, I can't keep everything. I am trying to organize and list everything the best I can. Ooh, more tank turrets. So these are like smaller. These actually might go with those. I'll fit them later. Dry fit them is, sorry, the term when you fit something before you glue it. Horse heads and tails that go with all these horses. I'm most excited about this. Oh, so this is, even though it's just one, but this is an old counter slash bead, and people use these for card games and board games. And then these are kind of, if you have a bunch of them, they're actually pretty decent to list. I think people can also probably use them for crafts and stuff, but like people used to like beads for counters. People kind of generally use dice for card games and stuff now. If I had more, I've sold stuff like this, and this color is kind of like an interesting color. Too bad I only have one, so I'll put that in like a, I have like a bin of random stuff that I'll eventually go to and try to pair up with other random stuff, like stuff, similar stuff. Um, Another smaller little guy, infantry. This looks like it goes with that color palette. All right, little horsetail. This is why I can get this stuff cheapest, because people don't like organizing this stuff. It takes more time recording to show you guys. It's not a big deal. That I said, you guys would like to see me go through some of my process. This without recording, I can just knock this out pretty quickly. My biggest thing is making sure I don't get like junk on our table, like hairs and stuff. You run across that stuff. So there's a ton of these little infantry. They're so tiny. Oh, right there. Sorry, it's not focusing. I think that was from that bin over there. I'm gonna put them right here because I put stuff on top of that bin. See, we're almost done. Said that like 12 times, but we are almost done 12 times. Just grabbing a bunch. Okay, we have two more smaller infantry. They actually look like these ones. No, so like they have like a square or like a rectangle base. So it's not those. So these are kind of on their own, just random little figures. People like random little figures, miniatures. All right. Will I list two of them? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to toss them, that's for sure. All right. We're almost there. Sorry. Thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end of this. I know not everyone has the patience or time for this, or it doesn't interest everyone. Like I said, Anna said I should post something like this. She said people would like to enjoy it for the people that do. All right, I'm grabbing a bunch of these little infantry lines I just showed you. So yeah, these I can do as like big lots. So the problem, I guess, like with these is like, what war are they from? I don't know. I don't know if like people are supposed to know. All right, there's like 4 stock I'll have to get after the video, but yeah, huge pile of these. Very hard to picture. I started picturing my silver shiny miniatures on a black background thing that I had. I forgot I had more colors than just white in my photo box. All right, all those right there. But yeah, how am I supposed to like, oh, you know what? These look like little like riders. They might not even, they might be with the Dark Realm stuff. I actually think these are with the Dark Realms. These just happen to be, I don't know, the scale. Nah. All right. Yeah, those are so hard to see. They're so tiny. People play games of all shapes and sizes. We have the end of the box here. We have this. There's like obviously your favorites, hairs, garbage, literal like rips. Like this was actually probably, it's like a piece of paper. It was probably with one of the ships. I'm randomly going to keep this just in case if that was something that's supposed to be glue with those. Last 4 of these tiny figures. Remember, we got the huge box of those right over here. Then we have these 2 bits and pieces kind of look like they're going to go in like my random bin for who knows what I'll do in the future. I might like list a whole bin of random that's like an arm, maybe with the zombies. This broken off piece, probably from one of these tanks, who knows, goes into like, sure, a random pile right here. Then we got like a rips garbage. All right, that's organized. I'm gonna put these in baggies. I deal like the list this all today. Maybe it might happen. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.